covering news where you live. This is 5 News at 6.
Thanks for joining us for your 5 News at 6. I'm Darren Bob.
And I'm Alexandra Burnley. Tonight we're learning a clerical error could cost Crawford County millions of dollars in tax revenue.
Yeah, county leaders are getting ready for how being short on this money will affect the area after they found out they need to pause collection from a sales and use tax. 5 News reporter Morgan Wrigley explains now here with us on how this is going to affect Crawford County financially. Morgan?
Yeah, 1% sales and use tax may not sound like much, but 3 months of that tax in Crawford County brings in revenue of up to $3 million. This month, the county found out that from October to January, it won't be able to collect that tax, and it's all due to a paperwork oversight.
There's no one person to blame for this. It is just an unfortunate incident that happened and a clerical error that we've done everything we can to try to rectify this year.
Crawford County's 1% sales and use tax was set to expire in September of this year. In May 2022, the county voted to extend the tax until September 2031. County Judge Chris Keith says last month officials found out about a mistake that could cost the county millions.
There were several things that should have been sent to DFA at the time that nobody knew about that did not get sent to DFA.
That's the Arkansas Department of Finance and Administration.
The law says that anytime there's a change that before 90 days of implementation, we have to be notified.
That means the deadline for Crawford County was in July.
The county did provide it. Unfortunately, it just wasn't within that time frame. And there's nothing that we can do in that situation.
Because of that error, Crawford County will not be able to collect sales and use tax from October 2023 to January 2024.
It'll impact the county and all of the cities.
Judge Keith says the funds from that tax in the county are mostly split between roads, public safety, and the general county fund. And not collecting it for 3 months will have a multi-million-dollar impact.
Looking at what we've done over the first 3 quarters of the year, it's going to impact the county and cities for over $2 million.
At this point, Judge Keith says all they can really do is move forward.
Due to what we have actually generated this year versus what we anticipated for the year, it's not going to impact us quite as hard as far as the way we budgeted for anticipated for the year, but it does put us that much more behind.
Judge Keith tells me the county has been discussing ways to cut back over the next 3 months on public safety and the road department to help with the financial loss. We also reached out to the mayors of Alma, Van Buren, and Mulberry today. All declined to comment. Judge Keith says everything is in order to resume the tax again in January. Morgan Wrigley, 5 News.